So national stories now. President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday called for tighter security around borders in the Lake Chad Basin with the proliferation of weapons from the Russia-Ukraine war. In a statement signed by the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, the President said weapons being used for the war in Ukraine and Russia were filtering into the Lake Chad and Sahel regions. He therefore called for increased collaborative actions by border control agencies and other security services to stop the circulation of illegal weapons in the region. President Buhari, who ended his tenure as chairman of the Summit of Heads of State and Government, said although the threat from terrorists in the region had been relatively brought under control, the influx of weapons posed fresh challenges. He said, and I quote, "Despite the successes recorded by the gallant troops of the multinational joint task force and the various ongoing national operations in the region, terrorist threats still lurk in the region." End of quote. All Progressives Congress APC Presidential Campaign Council PCC on Tuesday unveiled a mobile channel for crowdfunding for the Bola Ahmed Tinubu Kashim Shettima presidential project ahead of the 2023 general elections. The QR code-enabled platform was initiated to give Nigerians who believe and share the vision of Tinubu Shettima presidential ticket to contribute towards realization of the project. The APC presidential campaign team targets to raise 5 billion naira from the crowdfunding platform known as Bless Me, launched at the Civic Center on Victoria Island, Lagos. APC Vice Presidential candidate Senator Shettima said the initiative was aimed at leveraging the nation's diversity to inflame loyalty in the people. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, also speaking at the fundraiser, described the approach as another creative way of using the technology to democratize funding for political activities. He said the mobile platform would offer opportunity to Nigerians supporting APC to be part of the process of forming the next federal government. Sanwo-Olu maintained that the Tinubu Shettima ticket represented a pan-Nigerian mandate, noting that the APC candidate remained the most competent of all the presidential contenders. And moving on, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPC, has blamed the fuel queues in Lagos State and Abuja on some construction projects going on in the state. NNPC's Executive Vice President Downstream, Mr. Adeyemi Adetunju, gave this explanation while addressing a news conference in Abuja on Tuesday. He assured Nigerians that efforts are ongoing to ensure that normalcy returns as soon as possible. The NNPC, he added, has a national PMS stock of over 2 billion litres. This is equivalent to over 30 days of sufficiency. The federal government on Tuesday rolled out the new enhanced e-passport and commissioned the Central Passport Production Center, CPPC, in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, to enable Nigerians living in a North American country have access to the highly coveted 64-page 10-year validity passport. A statement by the media advisor to the Minister of Interior, Shola Fashure, quoted the minister, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, as saying that Nigeria is among the first 5 countries in the world to have this enhanced passport and the first in Africa. The minister further revealed that the document is of higher grade with additional 25 security features than the one currently in use. He commended the Nigerian High Commissioner to Canada for his commitment to ensuring that Canada has its own passport production center, stating that with the enhanced passport, Nigerians will now apply, pay and book appointment online directly from the Nigeria Immigration Service NIS portal. The 2023 governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress in Oyo State, Senator TESLIM FOLARIN, has blamed Governor Seyi Makinde of People's Democratic Party (PDP) for the decline in the standard of education in the state. FOLARIN stated this at the official flag-off of the APC campaign for the 2023 elections held at Oba Adeyemi III Arcade in Oyo Town. He lamented that under Makinde's administration, Oyo State education was in a state of comatose, hence the need for a more holistic intervention of responsible and responsive government. He said his aim was to form a pact with the good people of Oyo State through an invaluable blueprint that is anchored in a mission to move Oyo State forward for growth and development.
APC is the party on ground. There's no question about in Oyo State. So we're not surprised. We're going to give them, first of all, security. There's no security in this state. That is the bedrock of what we're trying to achieve. Then we would look into the educational sector. and agreed to create jobs.
And we are going to change this. That is, we're taking over the government from JIANG to our governor, Senator TESLIM, FOLARIN. So people know it's different. They know that they cannot do more than what he's doing now. But we believe that Senator FOLARIN can do better than that.
So it's not by accident, it is a thing of joy for the people of your town to welcome the progressive from Oyo State to flag off the 2023 Oyo State APC campaign. So it's a good thing. We are up to the task. As you can see, people are happy. The whole town is in jubilant mood, seeing the governor to be Senator TESLIM FOLARIN. By the grace of God, all our three senatorial candidates, House of Assembly and House of Rep, will come out victorious come 2023.
We are at the 11.59 hours by. I want to assure you that APC is taking over from the present government. It's not doubtful at all. The government has disappointed everybody. Local government is dead. Civil servants are not happy. Traders are unhappy with him. And I want to assure you that people have tested the two of us. They've tested APC, they've tested PDP. Oyo State people are ready to take over. APC is ready to take over from PDP. It's almost certain, I can assure you of that.
The OSUN State House of Assembly has said since the judgment nullifying the last October 15 local government elections in the state had been appealed, the elected officials should be allowed to continue in office. The resolution was contained in a statement by the press secretary to the Speaker of the Assembly, Kunle Alabi, obtained in Osogbo on Wednesday. The OSUN State Independent Electoral Commission had, through its executive secretary, Adedakwa Adejumo, withdrawn certificates of return issued to the elected officials of the local government areas and disclosed plan not to appeal judgment of an Osogbo Federal High Court that sacked them. But the Assembly said it arrived at a resolution that the sacked council officials should remain in office during a plenary when its Speaker, Timothy Oweye, briefed members on the outcome of a private meeting held with the governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke. Oweye, while briefing members of the Assembly on the outcome of the meeting with Adeleke, also stated that there was a mutual understanding that the House would henceforth be carried along on matters that concerned the legislature. We'll take a break now. When we come back, we'll bring you stories from Africa. Stay with us.